What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's Tyler.
And Mike, and this More League football video is brought to you by Naples Roof Company.
Take you to the west side where the Jags are all turned up. They got the new unis, and they are looking to build on their playoff season last year, opening up 2012 with a brand new scoreboard against Norwalk and brand new poppin' uniforms to go with their brand new attitude.
That's right, second-year head coach Jason Brown hoping his team will look as good on the scoreboard as they do in those uniforms, but the Norwalk Lancers and their double-wing offense are going to be a tough first opponent.
Very, very tricky. It's not supposed to look like this, however. A fumble on the opening drive. Kenyatta Neal recovers it for the Jags, and here comes Jalen Warfield, new quarterback for Cabrillo, wearing the same number as Derek Stewart, trying to do similar things.
And it looks so good right now. And then Jordan Thompson, after a 24-yard gain, coughs that up. Recovered by Rashad Penny, who you may as well just get used to.
The Penny did not stop after the fumble recovery. Here he goes for 24 yards. He was tough to tackle for the Jags going around the edge, and then he would punch it in for an early 8-0 lead for the Lancers.
But obviously nothing to panic if you're Cabrillo. Last offensive drive looked good before ending in that turnover. Warfield bringing the Jags back, running it himself, and then he's got guys like Thompson that he can pitch it to in that option offense. Thompson looking good. So the offense is looking good. Maybe trying to hold the defense up a little bit, but they're ready to go.
Yeah, as long as they can hold on to the ball, things will be fine. And now Warfield going to keep this one himself, break some tackles, and snake 6 yards into the end zone. And that's his first touchdown as a Jaguar. He'll put his hands up in the air and let you know it's 8-6 Norwalk near the end of the first. But after Penny runs the kickoff back for a touchdown, called back due to a penalty, it's a short field, and they just run it right at Cabrillo. Brian Sullivan finishes off that short touchdown drive.
Warfield, trying to keep his team in this game, is going to find Trayvon Haynes twice, once by the air,
right there,
and then once by the ground with the handoff.
Right here, as he pitches it out wide. So Cabrillo able to show off that spread offense. It's an effective offense. And now Rico LaMichael James Martin is going to scamper around, break a tackle right there. He'll get into the end zone. So it's starting to look like a shootout. Two very different offenses, but teams that know how to put points on the board, as it's 16-13 in favor of the visitors. Jags defense thought they had a stop right here. 4th down at Norwalk's 43, but Penny is not punting, he is running. That's a 57-yard touchdown run, a huge blow to that Jags defense.
Well, definitely to go down 2 scores halfway through the second quarter like that, that's the big blow to the defense. This is the big blow to the offense. Jalen Warfield is sacked, re-aggravates a left knee injury. See him being helped off the field. He decides to go off himself, but that's not going to be much of a comfort to Jags fans as he would not return tonight.
Yeah, hopefully not too serious, but yeah, he did not return in the game. Minute and a half left in the half. Thought this was a fumble in the backfield, but Sullivan says, "The Nano, I'm housing this one." 80 yards all the way to pay dirt. Thought you might coast into halftime if you're Cabrillo. Nah, another one for the Lancers. Just a backbreaking touchdown, and then it got even worse. Cabrillo fumbles in their own territory with 30 seconds left, and then a pass? Jacquees Hooker finds Penny on a nice catch for 20 yards, and then Mike, Penny doing it to him again.
Rashad finds Penny in the lane for a back-breaking touchdown, 37-13 in the blink of an eye, and Cabrillo's got to go to the locker room just trying to figure out how to get something going in this game.
They look to Kalen Price, the backup at quarterback, filling in, and on the first drive, he scampers for 40 yards for this touchdown, so trying to build some confidence behind their young backup quarterback number 6. But here's a penny for your thoughts at a comeback. This is the 4th touchdown for Deuce, an unbelievable night for him. This is what the Cabrillo offense started to look like in the second half when their confidence was shot. Just the ball bouncing everywhere.
It's an offense that requires a lot of precision. Obviously, they're able to fall on that one, but they're going to be seeing Penny and the rest of this Norwalk rushing attack in their nightmares. Malcolm McAllister and Matt Ortega just pounding it down their throats. What was the line, Tyler?
32 carries, 376 yards, and 8 touchdowns rushing. Wow, that is how that offense is supposed to look. Price was able to toss a late 37-yard TD to Brendan Washington, but that just makes the final scoreline a little bit nicer. Norwalk comes in and lays a huge number, 58-26 the victory. Penny with 179 total yards and 4 touchdowns. Warfield hopefully back for Cabrillo, but what a tough matchup in Week 2 against San Clemente.
Yeah, obviously the road not getting easier for Cabrillo. To find out what happens with the Jags, keep it right here at GazetteSports.com.